to Stump Kitchen.
Hello!
Stump Kitchen, gluten-free vegan eats, Stumptastic treats.
Tell me about your childhood.
As it pertains to disability and the like.
I mean, whatever. You can talk about whatever you want.
I like dragons.
And I like dinosaurs. We would have been good friends as children.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it like growing up in relation to your limb difference?
I mean, like, my family was pretty supportive.
Yeah.
They got me into war amps like that.
Me too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then of course, war amps is like a second family, right?
Yes, and for those of you in the States and other places, War Amps, and it's like an organization dedicated to supporting folks and families with limb differences. It started after the war for veterans missing legs, and then they started to support child amputees, and that's where the CHAMP program comes in, and they are awesome. They have seminars, they help fund artificial limbs, and you've been doing a lot of recent work with them, which is really, really great.
I mean, I've become particularly involved with the Operation Legacy program, carrying forward sort of the legacy of veterans and that kind of thing, which is, something that I never thought I'd be particularly interested in. When I was young, that was all in the past. Why are we learning about that kind of thing? But now I understand why it's important to remember that and keep those messages moving forward, especially as we have fewer and fewer veterans to talk about those events and that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
I was lucky to grow up in a very nice neighborhood.
Not a lot of mean people.
Yeah. All the people in my classes were very understanding. And part of that was because we had 3 or 4 people with disabilities just in my grade.
Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah, it was very it was a really awesome, everyone was together, we had teacher aides in the classroom, we had folks on the spectrum, it was just wonderful, and so I felt just like, here we are, and so I'm glad that you had that experience too.
And it's good to have that, even like the diversity of disability growing up.
Oh, yeah.
Puts a lot of things in perspective.
Did you have prosthetics growing up?
I kind of, specific tasks here and there. I mean, I have so much limb that a lot of tasks were fine without prosthetics.
Yeah, I found the same.
They were more often toys than tools.
I know, or party tricks, like,
yeah.
I'm gonna crush this can with my myoelectric arm.
Oh, yeah.
And people were like, what? And then I would just take it off and leave it at the windowsill.
Yeah, I used to go to parties and meet lots of people and like, there's a ring at the base of the limb where you can loosen up the hand, and I would loosen it to the very end. I'd go in for handshakes and it would just come right off.
So I'm so glad you did that too. I think everyone should all the time. It's just like the best joke.
Did you ever Halloween?
I was Captain Hook.
Good.
Yeah, it was amazing because the hook was the same level, like the same distance as my right arm, so it looked very real, and I had the full wig, the full everything. Oh, and then a couple years ago I was Furiosa from Mad Max.
Okay, yeah.
That was really fun. How about you?
I mean, Luke Skywalker was my mainstay.
Oh.
I mean, the other arm, obviously, but
yeah.
There was this.
Plus, you have that look, right?
Well,
you have that
I won't deny it.
Yeah, it's really good.
When I worked at Fort Edmonton, I had much longer hair than I do now, and of course you're dressed in a fur trader's attire, which looks oldie-timey, and Luke Skywalker's outfit looks oldie-timey.
It does. That's so true. Yeah.
And so I bore that nickname for a lot of the time that I was at Fort.
Skywalker?
Yeah. Most people got the joke, but there was this old British couple that had moved into the neighborhood a number of years back. We would go to their house every Halloween, and every year they would have no idea who I was.
Really?
And they would just never get the joke, but it was okay.
Have you seen online a bunch of some of my friends, they've had lightsabers made for their prosthetics?
Okay.
Oh, I need to show them. They are incredible. Like this huge lightsaber, and they're amazing.
Did you get restaurants to cut your meat for you?
I think my mom just did that. I think I got my mom too.
Interesting. So you haven't done that in recent years?
No, I think maybe I would have asked for a different knife or a longer fork or whatever, but I do have friends who have, for sure. What's it like? Have you done that? What do they say?
I haven't done it. I've been challenged to do it, and I'm wondering what the outcome is.
Oh, really? Because, okay, I was watching a YouTuber a long time ago who has one hand. She's a twin sister. She's in England.
Oh, yeah.
She went to eat at a restaurant, and they just did that for her. Like, they just cut her meat for her, even though she was like, it's fine, it's good, or whatever. They just insisted because they just assumed that she couldn't, and they thought they were being helpful and whatever. So it's been imposed on people that I've seen, but I've never done it. We should try. Oh, do you want to go to a restaurant and just be like, hi, can you cut our things?
Let's do it.
Of course they would say yes. Like, why not? Once restaurants are open again. Yeah, I might have the guts to do that. I don't know if I would, though.
I would love to go in, prosthetic on, fork and knife in hand, slam them against the table, and demand it. And see what they do.
That'll be so good. Well, this was great. I learned a lot. I learned so much from everyone I talked to, but this was really, really lovely.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. We got to make hot chocolate. We got to talk about stuff. We'll do it again for sure. Maybe you can even come on and show us how you put on your medical
Sure.
don and doff. Doff or doff?
Doff, with an F.
With an F. Don and doff your medical gear. Yeah, this was awesome. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you next time on Stump Kitchen. Bye. I get so out of breath when I'm talking because of this baby. There's like no room in my ribs, in my lungs anymore.